God damn it. Always my internet being stupid. Alright. I know we just got back in here. But I will be right back. Because I need to go get, I need to go actually feed my dogs real quick. I'll be back in like... Give me like 10 minutes. I know we literally just got back, and it's kind of weird to do that, but... actually here, we'll do Sonya's classic fatality real quick, and then we'll go... I'll be back in like 10 minutes. So... We'll do Sonya's Kiss of Death. Up, up, back, down.
Sonya wins. Fatality.
Why'd they give her the classic pose? That just feels disrespectful in a way. She just looks goofy standing there. Yeah, I'm not liking the classic... Just so far, I'm not liking the classic fatalities. They are not really... They are not hitting. I'll sit on this, you can listen to some good tunes real quick. I'll be right back. Give me like 5-10 minutes. Alright, I am back. You can get back into that. Let's go back to fatalities.
Finish her! Kenshi wins. Fatality.
I mean, the slow-mo's pretty cool. The slow-mo definitely makes that one better. Kenshi's kind of always, like, had some pretty good fatalities, I would say. He hasn't really had, like, a really bad one. Forward.
Kenshi wins. Fatality.
I feel like I shouldn't ask how your spine is connected to, like, veins like that, in that way that you could do that. I mean, it's pretty fucked up. Definitely an interesting one for Kenshi.
Katana. Melina.
Oh, wait. I instinctually picked Melina by accident. Ow! I picked Devora. What have I done?
Finish her.
There we go.
Katana wins. Fatality.
Interesting ending shot. I think that one starts out really good, but then very much fizzled at the end.
Finish.
Like, it actually started really cool, but ended not great. We're back down. Also, very sure it's classic.
Katana wins. Fatality.
I feel like that's just kind of the same as the first one in a way. I feel like she just has like she has like a similar kind of thing there as the first one.
Finish her.
Wait, is it close?
Katana wins. Fatality.
They're just like... The classics just ain't hitting, man. They just are not hitting. I think it's just the camera angles. They just don't work as well.
Scorpion. Devora.
I know Scorpion has a classic. He has the classic Toasty.
Finish her. Scorpion wins. Fatality.
The fucking tug movement. Every Mortal Kombat game kinda has like a theme. Just like a thing that they kinda... A lot of like the fatalities feature. MK9 I noticed was a lot of like the decaps and like half... Like splitting the head because they really wanted to show that they had that kind of technology now. MKX, I'm trying to like... It's a lot of like tongue. A lot of tongues. We're seeing a lot of like half decaps. Like a lot of like half decaps and you can see a lot of brain and tongue.
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
I mean, it's the trailer fatality. It's the one they actually used in the reveal trailer, so it's pretty cool.
Finish her.
It's probably one of the better classics we've seen so far. Still isn't great. Just, it's missing something, man. It's just not. It ain't hitting.
Sub-Zero. Devora.
Like, they just ain't hitting like they used to. You can't just put the classics in there without changing them and think it's gonna be good.
Sub-Zero wins. Fatality.
That is a pretty cool one. To use your spine as a handle to split you in half is pretty good. Down, back, down.
Sub-Zero wins. Fatality.
Not the eye still moving. That one's also pretty cool. It's admittedly pretty cool as well. Alright, now we've got his classic. The head rip.
Sub-Zero wins. Fatality.
Alright. That one might be the best classic so far just because you had to have the person whose head got ripped off kind of reaching for it, like, give that back. Hey, that's mine. That actually kind of adds a little bit to it. That is probably the best classic we've seen so far. I still hate the fucking straight-on camera angle because, like, the point of, like, fatalities is that they should evolve, and if you're just gonna redo the classics in a way that, like, nothing changes, then what's the point?
Melina. Devora.
It's like at that point, why even redo the classics if it's just gonna be a straight, like, shot-for-shot redo of it? Why not make it a little unique?
Melina wins. Fatality.
I mean, it's disgusting, and it's what you'd expect from Melina to just eat your head like a corn on the cob. Go back.
Melina wins. Fatality.
That one's just, like, disgusting. Just them trying to slowly crawl away. It's pretty
Finish
disgusting.
her.
What's her classic?
Melina wins. Fatality.
Fuck was that? What the fuck? I think that one just has me more confused. How did so much less come out than what went in? What? What the fuck? I mean, what's funny is I kind of like that better than the other one, like the other, like, classics. Just because of how fucking crazy it was.
Devora.
Like, it was just so off the wall and crazy that I kind of respected more, almost.
Finish her.
Got that fucking smirk he gives.
Takeda wins. Fatality.
The sounds are so visceral. The sounds really just sell a lot there. And I mean, even then, like, it's pretty gruesome just ripping your spine out and possibly other organs. Like, the smile he puts, like, the little grin he does before he activates the whip also does add a lot to it.
Finish her.
This just shows why Takeda's weapon is so cool and, like, with, like, it being kind of unique, you know?
Takeda wins. Fatality.
I mean, Kenshi's his father, and, like, father like son, so I guess he had to do something with the rib cage. Definitely an interesting way to do that. Yeah, it's a bold maneuver. I've kind of fucked with it, though, a little bit. His first one's definitely better, but that one's not bad.
Devora.
I just gotta realize how much we are flying. I don't want to learn swords, Dad.
Finish her.
Yeah, okay, you didn't want to do, you did not want to learn the way of the blade like his dad.
Cassie wins.
I mean, that's just disrespectful.
Fatality.
I mean, the fatality was the gunshot to the head. The whole bubblegum thing was just disrespect. But I guess that's the point. Like, that was just downright disrespectful. Oh, selfie. I remember this one.
Cassie wins. Fatality.
I do like that they literally created a whole fake social media for this called Friendships. I think that's very cute that they kind of made their own little social media and put like little comments and stuff. That's a pretty good fatality. There's a reason Johnny kind of has that same thing in MK1. It's because it works.
Jackie Briggs. Devora.
Alright, let's see what Jackie's got. What are you two doing over there? You guys get dinner. They get dinner and they start going apeshit. What is that? Okay.
Finish her.
Blown out. Oh my.
Jackie wins.
Jesus Christ,
Fatality.
that was so fucking fast. I see why it's called blown. She literally blows your back out. Pause. Why was that so quick? I feel like that was so fast you don't really have a chance to understand what happened. Like, yeah, what obviously happened, she jams her fucking gauntlets into your sides and shoots them. But, like, I feel like upon first viewing for anybody, you're not gonna read it as that because it's so quick. Like, that's almost too fast. Hey, come on, guys.
Ha!
Jackie wins.
Does Jackie have places to be? Why are her fatalities so quick? Like, what? Is she, like, does she got a tight schedule? Why are her fatalities so fast? I think the second one was better, but why was it so, like, damn quick? Hey, can we stop that? Why don't we stop doing that? I told you to calm down, bud. I don't know why he's doing this. Every time. I don't know why he's doing it now. Yeah, I don't know why her fatalities are so, like... Again, the second one was better. The head punch is definitely a better thing, but... They're both so damn fast you can't really appreciate them. She just needs to slow down a little bit. take her time.
Kung Jin wins. Fatality.
I mean, that one was also pretty fast, but I feel like at least there was... You know, he added a bit of his own flair to it. What, yeah, why are the combat kids doing just so quick right now?
Kung Jin wins. Fatality.
Alright, that's pretty cool. I think that one's definitely better than the first one. That was actually really cool. Yeah, like... Yeah, Jackie and Kung Jin were, like, speed running their goddamn fate. They're trying to do fatality any percent. I'm not saying fatalities need to be, like, drawn out, but... Like... It's not gonna be going that fast, though.
Tanya wins. Fatality.
While I don't think it's a great fatality, it's gruesome. It at least makes use of her weapon. I mean, it's much better than what we saw for her in Deception. This is a huge step up from Deception. And I feel like she actually utilizes her weapon in a way that's not just, I'm going to stab you with it and you're going to gently fall to the ground. I do think it could be better. But compared to what she had before, that is like 10 times better. What? Is it not back 4? I need to
Finish her.
Hello? Back 4-4-B. I'm just gonna. You know what? What is the? What? Where? What's the range here? This is not working for some reason. I'm trying to do like the easy fatality. Why is it not working? Back 4-4-B. I don't have any easy fatalities, I just realized. I have skip fight things, not easy fatalities. Why is this not working? Back 4-4. Oh, there we go. It was very close.
Tanya wins. Fatality.
That was actually kind of worth. That was a pretty fucking good one. The heartbeat, like, kind of overtaking the sound there. That was pretty cool. I think that was a really good one. Tanya actually had a fucking good ass fatality. Tanya had a fucking good ass fatality, dude. What is this? What pipe dream are we in?
Boraicho.
Oh, Boraicho, please just
Devora.
be better. Just no farting on your enemy to kill them, please. I beg of you.
Finish her.
Jesus.
Boraicho wins. Fatality.
That was actually pretty cool. The, like, flame breath that you give off before you explode was pretty cool. Oh. What are you doing, bud? There you go. Go and lay down. Alright, what else you got, bud? Oh, okay. Very similar starter.
Boraicho wins. Fatality.
Drink responsibly, exactly. That's exactly what this fatality is. I mean, that's gruesome as shit. It's weird that he has two fatalities. Like, both of his fatalities start the same way. I think they're both okay, though. I think the flame one is a bit better. Like, that one's disgusting, but I think the flame one's a bit better. I like the... Because I just think the... I kind of the idea of that one's a bit better. Is executed a bit better.
Leatherface.
I guess we can... Why not? We'll be remake Leatherface. But yeah, I think the first one was better on Boraicho. The second one wasn't bad, though. Just kind of wish it went a different direction, I guess.
Finish her.
CW.
Leatherface wins. Fatality.
You know, while a basic move to kind of just split you in half like that, that is a very cool way to do it. To get stabbed with a chainsaw while it's off and then have it turned on inside. Pretty fucking cool fatality, admittedly. Pretty cool way to do that, like, kind of more basic maneuver. And also, Leatherface's little battle cry was also pretty cool. Back forward, down forward.
Leatherface wins. Fatality.
I don't know where the fuck that, like, hook is coming from, but... It's a good way to reference probably one of the most iconic kills of the franchise. Kenny, I think is his name. From the 2013 remake. Was it? No, it's not the remake, but the 3D movie. Yeah, it was Texas Chainsaw 3D. I think it's Kenny is his name. Gets split in half like that. Which is, it's probably one of the most gory and iconic kills of the franchise.
Predator.
That's cool.
Devourer.
I will say the guest characters have had some good ones so far. Ghost.
Predator wins. Fatality.
The random burglar guy in 3D. Yeah. You know... I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad one. It is pretty lackluster. The coolest part is the fact that it's supposed to be when he stabs, I think Mac. Is it Mac? It's Carl Weathers' character from the original movie. Because that's the same way he gets stabbed, where he gets, like, stabbed with the gauntlets and lifted up. Because the name Ghost in Us is also, I think, one of his quotes. I just wish there was a bit more to that besides just jamming the smart disc, like... It's the fact that he takes the smart disc, which can do so much more, and then just kind of jams it in your head, like... It's a bit boring to do that with that, but it's not terrible, I guess. That's cool. That's a pretty good one.
Predator wins.
From the Predator vision with like the classic kind of sound effects, like to the way it's shot being like it's from the movie, the like long drawn out like battle cry type scream. That's a pretty fucking good one. That's a pretty good one. It's kind of like Jason's, where it's like it's not the flashiest thing ever, and it may not be like the most intricate fatality like some of the other ones, but it's such a good like way to reference the films and pay homage that you kind of just can't help but be like, damn, that was awesome.
Finish her.
The grinder, he's called.
Shinnok wins. Fatality.
I mean, it's a cool use of like his skeleton hands. He hasn't got to get his hands dirty. Very classic Shinnok, just kind of making something else do the work for him. Flick trick. Down, up, right trick.
Shinnok wins.
That's actually pretty
Fatality.
cool. Just popping your head off like a pop tab. That's pretty cool. Treating your fucking head like a... like the fucking, why can I not think of... Why am I blanking on everything right now? Fucking treating you like a beer bottle and just popping your head off like that. That's pretty cool.
Kano. Devora.
We'll deal with staring at old man Kano. Again, I don't think this design's bad for Kano. I just think this shouldn't, like... When you look at how he looks in MK9 and in an MK11, this design makes no sense. Also, I hate the bulky eye attachment. I don't like the bulky eye laser.
Kano wins. Fatality.
I mean, we finally got to see Kano actually use his eye beam in a fatality. And in general. You know, kind of realizing it, this is the first time we've really seen Kano use the eye laser in general, I feel. He's always been so hesitant to use it. So to actually see him use it in a fatality, and to use it like that, like he's fucking Superman in Injustice, and Devora is, Billy Batson, sorry, fucking Shazam. That's a pretty cool fatality.
Kano wins.
Well, that's a shame.
Fatality.
You know, he had one good one. I feel like Kano always just kind of has one stinker fatality and then one, like, okay fatality. He got lucky in this game that he had a good fatality and then a bad one, but...
Johnny Cage. Devora.
He's not always that lucky sometimes. There's always going to be that one fatality that's just like, why? Why is that just a basic move?
Here's Johnny.
Yep.
Johnny Cage wins. Fatality.
It definitely looks weird by, like... I feel like when this game came out, it didn't look as weird to us. It looks weird now, but... Johnny's the movie guy, and it's a cool reference. It is very much a Johnny fatality.
Johnny Cage wins. Fatality.
I mean, it's just Johnny using them glow powers to fuck you up. He's a classic way to look at that. Johnny got 2 good fatalities in this game, I'll say that. Although he usually does. He usually gets lucky about that.
Johnny Cage wins. Fatality.
I mean, it's the same problem as all the other classics, it's just... It's boring. That's all you can really say about it, it's just boring.
Aaron Black.
We gotta give him half.
Devourer. Finish her.
What do you got, Aaron?
Aaron Black wins. Fatality.
How? I'm just impressed with how much fucking sand is in that grenade. I'm just kind of impressed with how much fucking sand was in there. That's actually not a bad one. Just the fucking... The sand having enough pressure to pop every, like... Every orifice is interesting. That ain't a bad one. This just makes me remember the biggest mistake they ever did was in MK11 not letting Aaron Black have his sand grenades again. I don't know why they took away his sand grenades.
Aaron Black wins. Fatality.
You know, for the gunslinger, it's not bad. I think in general it's, yeah, definitely a bit boring, but I think just for, like, the gunslinger character, it's not terrible. It could have been worse. It also could have been better.
Liu Kang.
We'll just do regular Liu Kang. There you go, Liu Kang.
Liu Kang wins. Fatality.
Very weird one for Liu Kang. Like, it's gruesome, but I don't see why it's fitting for Liu Kang to have that.
Liu Kang wins.
That one's much better.
Fatality.
That's definitely a much better fatality. That's all I can really say, is that that's just way better than his first one. I don't know what... I do not know what they were really thinking with that first one.
Ermac. Devourer.
Do Crimson Ermac.
Finish her. Ermac wins. Fatality.
I think he just kind of holds you. He's like, I could put you down, but I'm just going to hold you here for effect. I mean, it's a disgusting one. Definitely a very disgusting one. Forward, don't invest.
Ermac wins. Fatality.
It's an interesting... Again, definitely interesting. I can't say if either of those were really good or bad. They were just...
Total Khan.
interesting. I would say I liked them, but... I think Ermac could have definitely had some better ones.
Finish her. Total Khan wins. Fatality.
Him just drinking the blood from your heart like it's Gatorade is pretty fucked up.
Finish her.
That's not a bad one for Kotal, considering he's literally a blood god. Oh my god!
Total Khan wins. Fatality.
It was very fast, but I kind of fucked with just how squeezes you hard enough to pop your head, and then just squeezes everything out of your body. It was like a fountain. My god. Definitely very fucked up.
Reptile. Devourer.
Alright, Reptile, let's see what you got here. These have been very... I think overall these have been better than MK9. For sure.
Reptile wins. Fatality.
You know, that reminds me of MK9. Where he has the fatality where he spits, like, in your mouth and then just rips your stomach out. And those two moves feel so disjointed. This is the same thing. There was two different moves there that felt very disjointed, like they had two ideas, but didn't really know how to put them together. I kind of get it. The idea is that he's like, he spits on your head to like soften it, to like make it easier to rip, I guess, but there could have been, I don't know, something different there. Just having the two different moves like that was weird.
Reptile wins. Fatality.
That was a lot better. Them kind of sinking like Terminator, and like a scene from Terminator, just them sinking into the acid, and then he does like the classic head bite. Does he have a classic in this? I actually don't remember. I guess we can check. We can always check. He's not, okay. And, I mean, it's a good way to like update a classic to be better. With like the acid pool and everything. That's pretty good.
Finish her. Meritor wins. Fatality.
That was pretty fucking good. I mean, for what this character is, that was pretty good. What else we got? Down, back, forward, That's pretty cool.
Meritor wins. Fatality.
Fucking using Farah as like a cannonball. And then pulling her back out to split him in half. That's pretty good. Two pretty good ones for Ferrator. We are kind of flying through these, I'm realizing. We're definitely flying through these much faster than I think MK9, but I think it's just because of how much faster paced a lot of these are. Like, we're kind of moving fast, but like these are just very fast paced in general.
Devourer wins. Fatality.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad one. Good use of like her insects. I may hate Devourer, but I can still admit when she has like a good or bad fatality. Oh yeah, this is what she hits Baraka with in the story. We do the story playthrough.
Devourer wins. Fatality.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Whenever I see it, I can only associate it with it being done on Baraka because it literally is the fatality she does to him in the story. Loki, one of my favorite Raiden skins. I don't know why. It's not even a great skin. I just kind of fuck with like cybernetic Raiden.
Finish her.
Yep.
Raiden wins. Fatality.
Yeah, I don't. That was actually not too bad. It's better than his ones from MK9. MK9, he had some stinkers.
Finish her.
There we go. I knew it was far. Oh god.
Raiden wins. Fatality.
Definitely a lackluster ending because you're kind of missing like that impact at the end. Like I feel like if it like shocked him so bad they like it turned him into like a skeleton or something, that would have been better. Like I think that starts out actually kind of pretty impactful and then just kind of ends pretty weak. But I mean, again, I think that's still better than both of his MK9 fatalities. MK9, he was not really given the best, so I think he was given much better ones here.
Finish her. Quan Chi wins. Fatality.
That's not too bad. Again, better than some other ones Quan Chi has had in the past.
Finish her.
Wait, is it? Go back.
Quan Chi wins. Fatality.
I kind of like that one a bit better. It doesn't really have much impact to it. Like, it kind of misses, like, the impact moments, but I think it's still, like, it's a good use of his portals. I feel like it's a bit more unique to Quan Chi than the other one was. The other one wasn't bad, but this one I think is just better. It's a good use of, like, his portals.
Goro.
Only 3 more characters. We really flew through this, and I think it's, again, a lot of these fatalities are just much more faster paced, a lot snappier than some of the other ones. They don't linger as much.
Goro wins. Fatality.
Aha. Okay. I don't really think it's a good Goro fatality. I guess it wasn't awful, but like that's a Goro fatality.
Fatality.
Making use of all 4 arms, kind of like puts his stomp in there too. Like that's a good Goro fatality. Like that's Goro for sure. But that first one, I don't think that was as good.
Tremor. Devora.
Right.
Finish her.
Yep.
Tremor wins. Fatality.
That wasn't bad at all. I feel like the hit, like, it doesn't have as much impact as you would think, but it's still not bad. Like, visually, it's still pretty good.
Finish her.
Oh my.
Tremor wins. Fatality.
That one's also pretty good. Hello, Ruby. We're just finishing up looking at some fatalities in this game. You actually came in just as we're about to go into the last character. Well, I came in. Yeah, you indeed came in at a moment. I think both the Tremors are actually pretty good. I can't really say if one's better than the other. I think they're both about the same quality.
Triborg.
Oh, I guess who do we want? You know what? Let's give Cyber Sub-Zero the honor of doing the fatalities. Considering he's not even referenced in either Cyber Sub isn't even referenced in either fatality, so let's have him do the honors of initiating them. Teamwork. Oh my.
Triborg win. Fatality.
Yeah, that's probably one of my... This is gonna sound weird. That's probably one of my favorites. Just seeing them all do, like, their own unique move. That's a pretty good one. I mean, when you got a character who is 3 different characters, that's a good way to, like, utilize everybody. That's definitely a top one right there.
Finish her.
And poor Cyber Sub-Zero doesn't even get the honor of being in one. R. Gucci Destroyer.
Triborg wins. Fatality.
As goofy as the... As, like, kind of goofy and silly as the Meat Cube is, that one's also pretty good, because, again, it does a good job kind of utilizing everything that all 3 of the robots are known for. That's all the fatalities. So yeah, that's every fatality. This game definitely, I think, definitely upped the gore. This game definitely has way more gore than MK9. Machines are taking jobs. Definitely more creative as well than MK9. I think this is where we're starting to hit a point where, like, it's more style over substance to a degree. Not saying, like, they're bad because they're getting more stylish, but, like, you're noticing characters who aren't really known for flair doing more, like, fancy, like, Kung Lao with his one fatality, like, he's not known for being super flashy, but, like, with his fatalities, but yet he still has one of the more, like, creative ones with the flower pot. Like, you got a character like Jax, who, like, Jax's, like, most creative one in MK9 was, like, the kick, when he knocks you into the ground and then kicks your head. And then this one, he's just outright toying with you, making you, like, look like a T-Rex and shit. Like, we're definitely seeing a more creative side come out. That we'll definitely see more of in MK11, but... And it seems like we're going to see also just as much in MK1, but... Yeah, we're seeing, like, less of, like, the more generic fatalities, which there definitely were some in this game. I mean, Kano's knife toss, Aaron Black's, like, where he's just shooting the guns at you. Like, overall kind of basic. But even then, you're still, like, for every basic fatality, there is, like, 4 really creative ones. Like, there weren't many that I thought were really bad. I don't think there was any I can say are, like, straight-up bad fatalities. Because, like, I think Kano's knife toss is probably the worst one in the game. Like, it's the least it's, like, the least gory, so it doesn't even have, like, that kind of hallmark. And it's also very just lackluster in its pacing. Like, I think it kind of missed the mark on both accounts, but... Like, everyone else, I think, had very... Like, if it wasn't the most creative thing, it at least was very fitting for them. Like, I guess an example for that one would be, like, Predator. Predator's first fatality, where he kind of jams the smart disc in your head, is, like... It's not flashy, it's not all that creative, but it's still, like, Predator. That is still Predator doing a fatality. And, like, no one else. I think the, like, movie references with all of the guest characters was really cool. I think those were all very good fatalities. Again, not super flashy, but just good homages to their films. I think all of, like, the classic DLCs each had a really good one. I think Triborg had the best overall. I think my favorite one might be Triborg's teamwork one, with all 3 of them kind of doing their own move. That one was just that's a very good way to incorporate all the characters. Tanya's, like, drill one, where she, like, dives through your body, was pretty good. Because I can't say I've seen that before. And it's a vast improvement over what we saw from Tanya before, so... It's good that she got, like, some good fatalities in this one. Trying to, like, think of, like, some other, like, standouts. Oh, excuse me. I mean, obviously Cassie Cage's selfie was pretty good. Like, that one's just kind of, like... That one's just very iconic. Takeda's first one. The way he, like, smirks when he throws the whip at you, obviously, kind of sells it better. I think Scorpion and Sub-Zero, while still having kind of lackluster fatalities, they were, I think, better than, like, their older games. I think they had better, like, baseline fatalities than other games. I think they kind of got a better end of the stick around this time. Yeah, I mean, overall they were much better. And if we're kind of talking about X-rays, I think everyone has a good, like a very good X-ray. I can't really think of any that are bad. I'm trying to like think of like everyone we looked at. I don't think anyone had a fatality that I would say was necessarily bad. Like everyone had one that matched their personality. Like, make good use of, like, all their tools. I think I'll stand by Predators is the best. Has the best cinematic moments and has the best hits. And does a good job at doing, like, using everything the Predator has. But I think that's just the best one overall. Yeah, Mortal Kombat X definitely hit a much more creative tone with the X-rays and the fatalities. Definitely improvement over MK9. So I don't know when. It'll probably be Wednesday when we look at MK11. So it's probably gonna be the end of this one. This wasn't gonna be, like I said, this was not gonna be too long of a stream. These like fatality ones are not gonna be never gonna be that long, but. Yeah, like, I think we'll definitely see even more creativity in 11, especially with the fatal blows, since those are also, like, those are more injustice-y type supers than what we saw here. But it's gonna be, like, the interesting thing is that fatal blows remove the X-ray part, so they kind of felt like they could probably get away with more. So we'll probably see more creative stuff coming up with MK11, but that probably won't be till Wednesday. We'll cover that, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Like when I'm not sure what I plan on doing until MK1 comes out, because MK1 does not drop till next week, next Thursday. That's when the early access drops, and since I did get the premium version, I'll have the early access, so I do plan on streaming that like as soon as possible. But yeah, I'm not sure when, or I'm not sure like what we'll do after MK11's fatalities and fatal blows, like what we'll do after that. But I could probably find something that we could do in at least in the days leading up to MK11. Whether it'll be Mortal Kombat themed or not, I doubt. But I'm sure we can find something that'll we could do on stream that we can do like a playthrough of or something to kind of take up that time. And if I don't end up like, because either it's I do something that'll take at least like 2 days to stream, so I can at least stream like Monday and Wednesday of next week. Or I'm thinking maybe just kind of taking the week to kind of get ready for Mortal Kombat 1. Because I was going to stream yesterday, but I was just very tired, and I've just been kind of like, not too tired, but like, I do kind of want to take just a bit of time to kind of Favorite stream? Well, thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I think I kind of want to just take some time after MK11 on Wednesday to like just relax and wind down a little bit. Because I've just been kind of doing a lot of streams lately, a lot of like day after day like streams, like any like free day I get. So I think after Wednesday, after we do Fatalities on MK11, I'll probably just take a bit of time, like up until like the Thursday MK1 drops in early access. I'll probably won't do anything for streams. Maybe like a DVD stream like sometime during that, just randomly, but I'll probably just take that week as like a bit of a break to just kind of like wind down and get ready for MK1, because I definitely want to stream a lot of Mortal Kombat 1. Not just story, but like just like online matches and such. Obviously like looking at fatalities and the fatal blows in that game as well, but yeah. So I would say after Wednesday, probably don't expect too much. Like I said, there might be like a random DVD stream here or there, but for the most part, I'm probably just going to wind down, take a little bit of a break. I know that won't be great for my analytics. I know that that's going to hurt my chances for the affiliate, but I don't want to like I want to hit affiliate, but I don't want to stress myself out too bad that I become just burnout trying to go for it. Like the last thing I want to do is like try so hard to get affiliate that when I do get it, I'm like, damn, now I'm just like very burnout and I don't really have much I can do. Thank you for everyone that came in. Thank you for this short little just admiration of brutality kind of stream. These fatality streams are definitely interesting, because it's literally we're just kind of admiring gore, which I know is not everyone's cup of tea. Obviously, not everyone is with gore. It's not everyone's thing. But it's cool to just kind of see like the evolution of these games, to see like how their big kind of niche little like their gimmick has evolved throughout the years. I mean, we've come a long way since Deadly Alliance, where we were seeing a couple polygons and a couple little like drops of blood, like compared to now where we're seeing like very intricate like very detailed depictions of the human brain. Like, we've definitely come a long way here. And can't say if it's a good or bad thing. I feel like for just sanity purposes, I should say that it's probably not a good thing. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you guys for stopping in. Do I have anybody? Unfortunately, no. That's fine. We'll just end off. I was gonna raid, but we have no way to raid. Alright. We'll see you guys hopefully Wednesday. We will look at MK11.